Hey folks, alright, I'm still trying to process the events of last night. Uh, it was weird even for out here. So we went on our jog. Uh, we planned on doing a 2 mile run. We tend to stick to the gravel roads. That way, a little easier, especially at nighttime out here. Uh, Mainly on the open pasture areas, just for obvious reasons of it's not exactly fun to go running through the woods out here in the middle of the dark. Too many places for ambushes and so forth. So anyway, we go on a run. Obviously I do have my firearm with me just for reasons. Yeah, like I said, this is hard for me to process because this is something that I had never dealt with before, and I don't know exactly what the hell it was that I saw. As we're going down one of the roads over my grandmother's house, there is a green light that's hovering. Which, okay, maybe it's a helicopter or something like that off in the distance. Well, then it goes to the left, just shoots over to the left, shoots back over to the right, goes back to the middle, hovers for a little bit, and then drops straight down, like it goes straight to the ground. Now, if I had to guess, this thing would have hit the ground pretty close to where that old foundation is back there on the creek. Like right in that area is where this thing would have hit the ground. And so again, it freaked me out. Not gonna lie, it did freak me out because, all right, what did I just see? Did I just see a UFO, or did I see gas lights? Did I see something else? Because, well, yes, I've seen some helicopters do maneuvers, but they don't maneuver like that, especially not that quick. So I have no idea what the hell we saw. So of course I get freaked out about it. The dog's freaked out about it. The wife didn't see it. However, she did see something that was very similar to it a couple of days previous. That was just a light that was hovering, and it would move one way, move another way, and then it just kind of faded out and disappeared into the clouds. So yeah, there's that. We continue on a run. We go on, do another loop. So we go down towards where those old abandoned houses are and everything else. We don't go all the way down there, obviously, but we go to a point where we have it marked out where we're going to get about a 2 mile run in once we do 2 loops. And we get down there, it's all pretty well clear, just not a whole lot going on. The horses are obviously eating their hay in their pen as we go by them. We get down, we turn around, and the dog kind of acts a little sketchy towards that old house down there. All right, well, that's understandable. There could be coyotes, there could be a big cat, there could be anything over there. Without seeing it, we can't say what it is. So we head back towards grandmother's house, and as we're going around it, the cows are all in the barn pen down there, and they're all huddled up basically in a defensive, but it's nighttime, so you're going to have a couple of cows keeping watch and the others there, so I don't think nothing of it. And we make our loop around the backside of the house, and we're starting to come back up, and I just get this creepy feeling. And of course, in the low-lying areas, there's a fog rolling in. So there's a little valley next to there. I get a creepy feeling. I happen to kind of glance back, looking around. And here is a humanoid shaped figure, grayish in color, that's just scurrying across the ground down in those low-lying areas, that's tracking us. It's kind of coming up on us. It's keeping its distance. It's probably 50 to 75 yards away. If I had to guess, if it stood up, it'd probably be around 5 foot tall, maybe. Not real big. So this has raised more questions than answers. Are these pale crawlers coming out of UFOs now? Or what? Because it showed up 10 minutes after I spotted that light in the sky. I don't know. I mean, we continued on our run. We went back on down the other way. We ended up turning around because of the smell. Smelled like skunk, stale dog urine, and rotten meat. So it looks like our evening run last night was interrupted by an upright walking canine, a pale crawler, and a UFO. I think it's about time for a groupie sock vacation. This shit's getting to be a bit too much. Anyway, leave your comments, like and subscribe. Y'all have a good one.